sports. Coming up, bruising runner Leonard Fournette, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 180.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. A handoff to Fournette. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Foles. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Raquel Armstead with his first career NFL touchdown. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And he'll give it here with 4 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Now the ball comes loose. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, sound one. 55, back 55. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now Foles. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Here we go, I got you.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And only a yard this time is now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Foles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. DJ Reader there on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He'll take a shot for the... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he is all the way up past the 25. Shot at it as he'll quickly head back onto the field. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to Cole on the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keelan Cole, 92 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt. So this offense will head back out there, already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal, down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And finding Keelan Cole. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
What we got?
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And now we peek at Darren. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jaguars, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long from Houston.